Hello friends, we're working on a 2016 F-150 today, and this video should be compatible with 2015 through 2018 at least, and possibly others. You can see my 12-volt power plug in the back seat. The little door that covers it has broken off. It's a little flip door to keep dirt, debris, moisture out of there, and it doesn't really hurt anything not to have it there, but it bugs me, so we're going to show you how to change it. And it's pretty simple, costs you about 12 bucks. If you get a factory part, 6 bucks for an aftermarket part. And let's get right to it. There's two different ways to go about it. The first is to use a tool, a lighter socket removal tool that pushes in through this hole and releases the tension on it and pulls it out. Sadly, I don't have one of those. So what we did is we opened up the center console and just cut off the little tabs on the plastic outer ring that hold it in place. And that was pretty easy. Let's get started. The first thing you need to know is how to access the rear of it, and in order to do that we're going to remove the cup holders. Just grab it firmly, lift upwards evenly, and the cup holder assembly will pop right out, leaving clear and easy access down behind this panel to get to all the wire connections. The top wire is for the 120 volt outlet, the bottom one's for the 12 volt outlet. You want to take the top one out first to get more room to reach in there and work, and both of them come out with a little push tab on the side or on the bottom in order to squeeze and pull it out. Once I broke the little tabs off of the plastic cover plate insert, I was able to pull the whole thing out and then twist it and pull the insert off and separate this outlet from that. The flat spot that you see on the right of the receptacle is where your wire plug-in connector is going to go into. When reinstalling it, it's important to remember the order in which you're going to put it in. The plastic door assembly with the bushing housing is going to go into the rear center console first. And then you'll take the electrical outlet and slide it into this housing once the housing's in place, because they work together with their pin set up to hold each other where they're supposed to be without coming loose. As you can see, there's 3 little points on the outlet receptacle. 2 points that are kind of close together, and one is down and offset. We're going to slide the cover plate and housing into the hole first. It shouldn't be a problem. It should snap right into place with these little ears on the back that hold it in. And there's only one way that it will fit. With both those wires hooked up, now all we have left is the cup holder. And that's pretty simple. Just sit it down into place like that and lightly tap it down in. And we're all done, but here's an interesting development. The 12 volt print on it is upside down. And yes, it is inserted correctly. All the tabs and slides lined up perfectly the way they were supposed to, exactly the same way the original one did. But as you can see, the 12 volt is reversed. And I checked at least a dozen different parts online, different part models from Ford, different part models on Amazon, and they're all set up the same way. So no matter which one you use, it looks like it's going to be upside down. And honestly, that doesn't really bother me. If it bothers you, you can get a little bit of paint thinner and you can apply it to that piece and rub that 12 volt paint right off of there. You won't even see it again. I will continue to look and see if there's another version of the part available. If so, I will link it in the description. I purchased 2 different parts to use as a replacement for this. One from Amazon for $6 and one from my local Ford dealer for about $12. And you can see they look pretty similar. And you can also see that they're oriented the same way, with the hinge at the bottom and the 12 volt rating the same way. So no matter which one of these you used, it was going to end up upside down in the final installation, because the hinge is actually at the top of this picture where my forefinger is. And these receptacle adapters only fit in one way, because there's like offset pins on the back side that have to go into the center console, and they only fit that particular way. You know what? You can't turn them around upside down or rotate them. And I did want to compare the quality of these two for you also. I found that the Ford product, the original OEM Ford product, was definitely of a better quality. It had a much tighter fit and finish feel to it. The paint job was better on it. And for the $5 or $6 price difference in it, I would say support your local Ford dealer and go buy it there instead of ordering it from Amazon. But I will put links to the Amazon part and the Ford part number in the description of this video for you to go ahead and check out. You can see this is the aftermarket one here in my hand. The hinge on it's really floppy. It just flops all over the place, won't stay where you set it at. Just the slightest little bumper turn and it flops down like that. It probably would not stay up in place when put into the position. It would just flop down and hang down underneath. Whereas the little hinge pin on the genuine Ford brand part is very tight and secure. The OEM part has a very snug hinge. Look at that, you push it and it stays where you leave it. It doesn't flop around at all. There's writing on the side indicating that's a genuine Ford Motor Company part. The quality of the paint, the gloss of the plastic are all much better quality and match the original trim perfectly. So in this instance, I would say it's definitely worth spending a few extra dollars to get the OEM part. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day and bye for now.